Hai messo selezia, Nina? Selezia. Vedi. Sektor bunu. Diyorsan. Sektor bunu. Evet, şöyleyse. Ayın Argentina, Brazil. Hani bak.
Dove sta il Brasile? Che c'è per te?
Oraya. Sen?
Can.
Kanka olmaz.
Aspetta che finisce.
Neden? Team intro hanno fatto una vita che hanno già nel top 3 forse dico una vita a Brasile, no? Io dammi qua.
Io vai, ti ha scelto il campo.
3 short. Tamam.
Dolu. Alistone, tu secondo?
Son.
Yes. Alistone.
Böyle kaleci. La. Stavo saltando. Non si mi garage. Cercano. Yani aslında onun babasının لا Rafinha trova schizza. Šta treba Rafinha? Šta se pensi?
Cerco devo fare.
Che cosa? Aspetta. Poi non sembra niente. Non so. Salve. Savinho aqui, sítio, não? Você não.
Alla fine volevo cerco.
Só. João Pedro.
Lo fondo.
Posso fare?
Poi girato.
Sì.
Ah, sì. Da sai. Stai tu.
Quello. Bene per nostro. Fatto un partito con Turchino perché poi.
So hello, welcome one and all to what is certainly in terms of international football in Latin America, the ultimate grudge match. Two absolute superpowers who also happen to be neighbours on a continent widely recognised as football's home. It is a rivalry that has a history which lasts well over a century and has, of course, been ranked top of all footballing rivalries by media and supporters alike. It comes as little surprise, then, that this game is considered to be international football's equivalent of the Super Classico. The 11 of Brazil, the 11 of Argentina, some of them friends, many foes in club football, lining up for a united cause. And Martinez! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short. Swung over, cleared away. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Neymar. Neymar! That's a lovely, neat pass. Di Maria. Gabriel cuts out the pass. No, that's been intercepted. Bruno Guimaraes. And he's had a shot! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Brazil just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Rafinha couldn't quite squeeze that one through. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Now it's Neymar. And he's gone backward here. Bruno Guimaraes! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Oh, looks as... tries a shot! It's a really well-measured ball. Carlos Augusto kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Neymar. Di Maria. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game.
It's Di Maria! Too close for comfort. Emerson gets a good foot in there. Alvarez's cross. And he thumps it clear. Linton, and it's Marquinhos. Ball is over the line. There's the ball in, punched away. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Distributed tidily.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
And it's Neymar. Now, who's going to be first to this? Martinez. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. Neymar! A real chance and a real let-off.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Fernandes. João Pedro. Fernandes. Now it's Messi, and they can counter here.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gabriel. Rafinha. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. McAllister.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Martinez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's really well manoeuvred. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Romero. Nicely spread.
Brazil have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Di Maria. And he cuts out the supply. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. How was the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, no goals so far, but it's certainly not through lack of effort. They've had quite a few opportunities so far, but their shooting, not good enough.
Well, you have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Goes to finish! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Played out to the left flank. Acuna. Passing nice and neat. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
Oh, there's a probing ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Neymar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bruno Guimaraes. Quality ball. Fernandes. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, he's in! There's the shot! And he's found the net! The breakthrough strike! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Argentina have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
That was superb goalkeeping.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
He's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Oh, real chance to break. Emerson, can he latch on to this? Oh, that is asking for trouble. And that's gone loose. And the shot!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Di Maria fiddles it through. Argentina are looking to break at pace. Linton. Bruno Guimaraes. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Acuna. To McAllister. Rafinha. Alvarez. And Fernandes. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's a good ball out wide. Finds himself unceremoniously floored.
Brazil really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Di Maria, who's set up one goal so far. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He came in hard, very hard. He's gone for goal! Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is a little undercooked. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Brazil are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Great chance! That's another chance! And that is wildly off target. There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, and the manager's concerned too. Substitution time perhaps, or maybe not, we'll see.
Well, he is going to soldier on by the looks of it.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 5. Camisa 8.
He's got the shot away! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Camisa 19.
Di Maria.
Camisa
Garnacho.
9. Substituição.
Now it's Messi.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Joelinton. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Taliafico. And that's that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Memphis Depay. He is through here. And the shot's on here. Has a go! Oh, that wasn't far away. Carvajal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the pass is intercepted. Let's a look and place it forward. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. That's really well manoeuvred. Pinches it off him. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Chance! Goal, the Netherlands!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. The Netherlands are already ahead, the perfect start.
Well, they've gained the upper hand for a number of reasons, and they have every reason to kick on now.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pedri. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Hits one! Nico Williams. Nico Williams.
Such good technique.
And he's managed to get free. And it's played forward. Simons fiddles it through. Real chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Xerxes deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Cross to the back, and he scores! And no, that was never going to make it. The Netherlands are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Now the finish! And it's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
The Netherlands are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it.
It's Memphis Depay! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
He's tried one! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Mikel Oyarzabal and Carvajal. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Memphis Depay. This might spell danger. Zixi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Oyarzabal. Pedri. And here's Nico Williams. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cucurella. In towards the back stick. That's a lovely, neat pass.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Pedri. Pedri! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Pedri brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
The Netherlands looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Played back in. So what can they make of this? Nico Williams providing an outlet on that flank. Ake can get it clear. Memphis Depay. And it's Ake. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Tries a shot! Great hit! Well, the ball's come loose here. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a sharp pass.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Interesting ball. Gakpo. Now this could be a chance. Shapes to shoot! Just off target.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
Well read, nice interception. Threads one in, and that could set him on his way. And it's Gakpo! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. And that is fabulous. And it's half-time here. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. Look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
The Netherlands are steaming towards victory thanks to 3 first-half goals, which have left the opposition feeling grateful just to get in for a break. Another 45 minutes to come, but the mood in the stands here is very much suggestive that the deal is done. It is 3-0 at the break. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. He's got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
And the game has already resumed here. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Played out wide. Rodri. Weghorst absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Caught offside that time. And he's been shifted off it. Distributed tidily. Frimpong. got a shot away! And the keeper has done it off. Top stop.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Memphis Depay plays it short. He would have been quick to recover this. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found the way through.
That's going in strongly.
Xavi Simons. Good spot, he's seen the run. Laporte cuts it out. The Netherlands awarded another corner. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Upamecano. He's picked his way through. Well, now it's a race for the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Out to the right. And it's gone back to the keeper. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he's intervened well there. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
It's a goal kick. Rodri. Foden. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family, remembering his father played in the English top flight. The most talked about man in football. He's really won...
Chance for the header! And another try! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Davis spots it and intercepts. Musiala. And that's a good ball. Great chance! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little man. De Bruyne! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And here's Foden. Upamecano did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Now it's Haaland. He's looking to set free a runner. Distributed tidily. João Palhinha. Plays a delicate ball.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Muller, fiddles it through. It's Kane! Goal! Bayern Munich! And the comeback is complete!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Bayern Munich go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Sané. Bui. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
João Palhinha. Well, that is one way to stop him. Musiala. He's going for goal. And that is wildly off target.
Musiala knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
De Bruyne. Foden. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Bui has it in a wide position. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. De Bruyne. Yes, physical challenge. And the shot's on here. Can he finish? Goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
He's going all the way! He has found a way through. Upamecano is there, and he can... De Bruyne! And it's half-time here. Bayern Munich playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals, and nothing to suggest much is going to change. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And we are back on the way. Grealish. João Palhinha. Now it's Sané. Oh, that's fabulous. Boy. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, it's come loose. Could move up a gear here. De Bruyne looking to penetrate opposition lines. Played back in. That's an excellent interception. Grealish.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Foden. Can he get it through? Kim Min-jae. And João Palhinha. Lima. Grealish. Foden. Neuer can pick that up. Davis. And João Palhinha. Musiala. De Bruyne. Played out to the right.
Well, it's a move of great prop.
And the volley. That could... And again! And it's come back out to him. He's been up try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
João Palhinha. Boy. And here's Sané. He is through here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has not gone well. And here's Kane. He's a sharp little ball here. Rodri. De Bruyne has created one goal already. Looks for the finish. And that's off target.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Davis. And it's De Bruyne. Now who's going to be first to this? He's had it nicked away. That pass has been... He's tried one! They've got to be quick to recover this. Lima. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Walker. It's a good run down the right. Muller. Now Lima. Stones kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rui. Interesting ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Bayern Munich showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Hit into the middle. Lima. It's run loose here. João Palhinha.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Grealish, stood up well to him there. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Vardiol. Haaland.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that's well seen too. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Palhinha wins the duel this time. Rui. That's a nicely measured pass. And the finish! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Bayern Munich take the lead, and now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary...
And the shot! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Kane claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.